guys, welcome back to another video. Today I decided to show you guys how to make this beautiful bouquet of flowers using just regular pipe cleaners. Since Valentine's Day is coming up, I decided to be a super fun video to make, especially since these are super easy and requires no glue. And it turns out super pretty. So in this video I made 5 different flowers and all requiring no glue. So if you guys like this video and want more tutorials, let me know in the comment section below, and let's just get started with the video. For this flower, you basically need 11 pipe cleaners and 10 for the petals. And first of all, you want to double fold the first pipe cleaner in half twice, so then you'll get 4 of these little strands. The pipe cleaners that we're folding right now is for the inner flower, and then after you would want the outer pipe cleaner, so the white one, to just fold in half like this. To just secure both of these pipe cleaners, we would just want to twist in the middle. 2 or 3 times is fine. We would then just want to fold the 2 white halves up forward like so. It should look like this. And then after that, you just want to take one of the white halves and try and twist all of the components together so they all stay in one specific spot like this. Just make sure you twist it really tightly so none of the petal component falls off. And then after that, you can just fold it to your liking. And then you just want to make 4 more of these, so you will have 5 petals in total. After you have all of your 5 petals, it's time to create the pollen for the flower. You would basically just want to fold it in half and then use scissors to cut it. And then after, for the 2 halves, you basically just want to fold it again. So now you would have 4 pollen buds, and to basically attach it, you just twist it twice. So as you can see, we're doing 1 petal and 1 pollen, and then we're gonna slowly combine the other petals together as well. After the 3rd petal, you would want to add the other pollen in together. You basically are just twisting all the components together, so it's okay if it gets a little wonky at first. You can always fix it later. You're basically done the main flower part, and now we are going to move on to making the stem. For the stem part, I normally just use 1 main pipe cleaner and just wrap it around to make sure all the components will stay together, like so. Just make sure you wrap it really tightly so all the petals don't fall off. And then after that, once you wrap it around a couple times, you can add an additional pipe cleaner to make the stem more thick and support the weight of the flower. To add it, you basically just keep on twisting the 2 green pipe cleaners together. Since I don't have like a main metal wire, I just used more pipe cleaners to support the weight of the flower. So as you can see, I'm just twisting all of them together. After that, if you want to add more detail to the flower, you can always use some blush or some highlight or some makeup to make it more prettier. And that's pretty much it. So let's move on to the next flower. Now for this flower, we would need to require some tape or some hot glue, so just a fair warning in advance. But first, you would want to start off with 2 purple long pipe cleaners and then fold them in half and combine them like so. We would then just want to twist it again to make sure it's all secured. We would then want the pipe cleaners on the top to come to the bottom, so we have 4 of the halves on one side like this. Now basically you would want to just measure out about like a centimeter or 2 like in the video, and just twist the 2 center ones together like this. You would then just want to twist it upside down and put the outer ones inside and flip it like so. So it should look like this. Now you would just want the upper halves to just twist together. You would then just want to rotate your piece 180 again so it look like a human, and then put the arms in between the outside like so. You would then want to move the leg part on the outside of the petal so it'll look like this. You would want to move the shorter buds like a 90 degrees and use the legs and just twist it like this. You're basically done making the petal. Now you just have to shape it. So I would recommend to do like a C shape with a outer petal part on the top. Now you basically want to repeat it for 3 more times so you have 4 petals in total. Now with all of your 4 petals, you just want to try and pinch the end part and twist it like this. Now you will need tape or hot glue and tape 2 of the petals together like this. You can also tape the other petals together like this, so you would have 2 halves. Now you would take 2 green pipe cleaners and just twist them together to make a figure stem. And you're basically putting the stem in the middle of the 2 halves like this. Now you basically just want to use a long piece of tape and just wrap it all together. Now you can basically just reshape your tulip if it got a little bit misshaped. As you can tell that I'm really shaping mine to make it as pretty as possible, and then yeah, you're pretty much done. For this flower, you would basically need 3 pipe cleaners per petal and 1 yellow pipe cleaner for the pollen. So what I'm doing is basically folding the blue pipe cleaner in half twice and just cutting it so it would have 2 folded halves. You basically want to do this again so it would have 4 folded halves in total. Now you will take 1 long pipe cleaner and just fold it in half. Now basically you want to add the smaller halves in the middle of the long pipe cleaner like this and just twist it into place. You would want to just do this for the other halves as well so it'll look like something like this. Once you're done with all that, you will just want to move all of the long pipe cleaners together and to form this petal shape, and then use one of the longer halves to just wrap around all of the components like so. And then after that, you will just want to fan it out to make it bigger and more voluptuous. You would then want to repeat this for 2 more times so you would have 3 petals in total. Now for the pollen, you will need 1 long yellow pipe cleaner and fold it in half and cut it. Then after that, you would want to fold the other half in half again. So you would have 4 pollen buds. Now you'd want to line up the petal with the pollen so it would be about around half and just twist it like so for a couple times. You would then want to add another petal, so like this, and you just want to keep twisting until it's secured. Now you can add in your other pollen bud as well. Now for the stem, you will just want to use 2 pipe cleaners and just twist it together to make it a stronger, bigger stem. Then you would lastly just combine the last petal together to make it like this. You can now add your stem in together as well and just wrap it around the entire flower tightly so all the components are together. You can also add as many pipe cleaners as you wish and just keep twisting until you find a strong stem to hold the flower. And that's it, you're pretty much done. These flowers are simple and good for a big bouquet to fill the space. So basically you would need 3 pipe cleaners like so, and just cut the first one in half. You could also cut the other one in half like so, so you would have 4 halves in total. Now for this design, you just want to use a spiraling technique and just do a little spiral like this and just add the end of it in between the middle part so it just stays attached like so. Now you basically want to repeat this for all 4 of the halves that you just made. Now basically you want to add all the 4 halves that you just made and just twist it all together to make a sort of square spiral pattern. After you're done that, you're gonna use your 2 green pipe cleaners and just twist it again to make a bigger stem. You're then gonna put the green stem in the center of what you just made like so, and just twist the white part and the green part together so it all stays together. You're then going to use one of your other long white pipe cleaners and just fold it in half onto the stem like so. You then want to just twist it in place like this and just use the spiraling technique again to make bigger spirals for the flower. You then just want to keep adding the longer pipe cleaners onto the flower to make it poofier, and just keep on with the spiraling technique. After, when you're done using up all of your white pipe cleaners and done spiraling, you basically are done, and you can just fan out the flower to make it as big and poofy as you want it. Now for this one, you basically just want to cut the long pipe cleaners into half and then fold it in half again like this. Now you basically want to use one of the smaller halves and just twist it onto the stem to secure it. You then basically want to wrap the purple around the green a couple times to make the lavender buds smaller in the beginning, and then wrap it less once you go down to make it a bit larger. Once you're happy with the amount of length of the bud you want, you just want to twist it and swirl it like so. And you just want to do that for both sides. Now after that, you just want to keep adding the halves onto the stem like this and just keep on twisting until you're happy with the length. Now after you added all of your little swirls together, you just want to complete it by just twisting more pipe cleaners onto the stem like this. Now since my lavender one isn't really that long, I kind of wanted to show you guys what it would look like if it was longer. So here's a little brownish yellowish lavender one. After, when you're happy with the length, you're pretty much done. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video, and thanks for watching. Bye!